What's up, YouTube gang? Coming at y'all here with another install video. I see y'all like the install videos a lot based off the last Ultima video. It went to like 2,000 views in one day. And I definitely thank y'all a lot. I've seen a lot of newcomers from that. I'm now at 1,000 subscribers. Thank y'all for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of 2023. Now, with that being said, there will be a giveaway starting not this video. The next video will have the rules and everything to for the giveaway. I'm going to have 3 prize winners. I haven't came up with it's going to be yet, but I am going to get 3 different things. But it is all going to be car related though. But I'm thinking more on the lines of probably like some gift cards to like maybe Harbor Freight, AutoZone, and stuff like that. Now, I'm not sponsored by any of them, but if y'all, if any of y'all watching AutoZone, Harbor Freight, go ahead and sponsor your boy. I buy a lot of products from y'all. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna probably get some gift cards to spend at like them stores, probably some eBay or Amazon gift cards. But enough of that. Show y'all everything that I got sitting out in front of here with me. We're gonna be doing an install on the Tahoe. As y'all see, it's dusty in here, and the engine sitting right there. That's gonna be a whole nother video. Y'all better stay tuned for that one. But y'all see it's real dusty in here. I'll cut the wood for the 315s box. All the wood's sitting right here. All the wood's cut. It just needs to be assembled. I need to cut my bracing. That's why I have 2x4s with this time. I know I said I was going to try to use dowels or a different method, but I'm just going to use 2x4s just to get this one done and out of the way. Plus, I know how to use it. It's a lot easier to use than the dowels and all that. Now, the dowels are easier to use, but this is what I paid for with the wood. So, we're just going to use that for bracing this time again. The 315s are sitting back there. But this is everything else that's going in with it. Now, they're still going to be running off the RP2K that I have in there. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it but just the RCA ports, and which is not like, it doesn't happen all the time. It's like only if I'm like going very fast over a bump, you'll hear it like cut out for a second, then it'll come back. But that's only because the RCA ports are a little loose. I am going to try to pull it apart and see if what I can do without breaking it to try to keep those like straight in there and not have them wiggling around the yard. But let me get to everything I have sitting on the table here. Starting from up here, we're gonna work our way down. So right here I have I don't know if y'all heard before. I'll probably try to insert a sound clip, or I'll even show y'all. But the Tahoe, the belt is very squeaky, and it is a very annoying squeak sound. I did a test the other day where I sprayed water on the belt and it got louder, so it let me know that it wasn't the belt that needs to be replaced. So I narrowed it down to these two, or one of 2 pulleys. This is one right here. This is the idler tensioner pulley right here. This is a simple job to put on. I'm going to be throwing that on in this video. Then I have the other tensioner pulley right here. This is actually, this ain't the tensioner pulley. This is the idler pulley. Almost tipped everything over, y'all. But yep, here's the idler pulley. So, like I said, I put my ear as close as I could while being safe, without trying to like hurt myself and all that, to try to hear which pulley it was. And I want to say it's one of those 2. It has to be one of those 2. I did a lot of research, and a lot of people said whenever there's a belt squeaking, it's not the belt, it's one of those 2 pulleys. It's rarely anything else unless it's the water pump, which I know it's not the water pump because I haven't had any issues with coolant in that truck at all. But let me get into everything else. We got a Sound Cubed Big 3 kit right here. I know I usually use Sky High Car Audio, but I wanted to try a different brand out this time. This is Sound Cubed. I got 2 of them because, as y'all know, the Tahoe has 2 batteries under the hood. So Big 3, we're going to have 0 gauge running from the alternator. Basically 2 charge wires from the alternator to each battery. And then y'all know how the Big 3 goes. So basically frame, engine to frame, and then battery to frame, and then alternator charge wire. And to help me with the Big 3 with the dual batteries, I have this right here. And I think this is by Ill Customs. I'll have the link for everything in the description. But this is an Ill's Customs alternator distributor block. So it comes with these screws and nuts right here. You put them in through that hole, and it allows you to get 4 spots. And you just put this in the spot on the stud on the alternator, and it allows you to put 4 pieces of 0 gauge wire or 4 charge wires on it at once. But I will only be using 3 because I'm going to use the OEM charge wire that's on there, and then I'm just going to be adding on using these 2 green 0 gauges over here. It came with, I have a lot of 0 gauge connectors. I do have some more stuff coming for this. I do have some more 0 gauge because I'm going to do 2 runs of 0 gauge to the back. There's 1 already in there, so I only needed to order 1 more 25-foot roll real quick. That one should be here about sometime in the middle of next week, but I have a lot of 0 gauge terminals that came with everything. Heat shrink. SoundCube gave me 2 stickers. They gave me a red one and a black one. I'm most likely going to be putting this black one on. My daughter's seen this red sticker and she wants it, so I'm going to give her this red sticker because she wants that one. More 0 gauge terminals, more heat shrink. I do have the battery terminals right here for both batteries. These are Skar audio ones. This one got a little wet because as I was bringing everything out here, I dropped this one in the puddle by accident. But I wiped it down and all that. No water got inside. So, but got 2 sets of battery terminals for the batteries. I have 4-channel RCAs now. So now I have the proper amount of RCAs for the 4-channel that I have in there. Because as y'all know, I only have just a normal set of 2-channel RCAs that only controls just the channel 1 and 2 on there, so I only get output off of those 2 channels because I only have 2 RCAs running for that. But now I have this, and I also have another gravity EQ, but this one is kind of like the one that I have in the Impala with the bass reconstruction stuff in it. But this one, as y'all see, has a voltage meter in it. So we're going to open this up, let y'all see what this looks like. There's a instruction manual, and hold up, there's some stuff right there. This looks like mounting brackets, a fuse. I don't ever use these fuses. I always put my own type of fuse block on it. These fuses are horrible, man. But and some more hardware right here. But yeah, these fuses are horrible, so this can actually get tossed. I'm going to toss that in my scrap bin. And I'm going to try to pull this out real quick. Hold up. Alright guys, here it is right here. You see that's the display where the voltage was displayed at right there. And then the sub effect, which you actually adjusted up here with the sub effect wide and sweep up here. And you adjust the level of it right here. And there's a button to turn it on and off. Sub level, fader, and then the volume knob. And then it has a 5-band EQ with 50 hertz, 120, 900, 2.2K, and 16K hertz. It also has input select, which is auxiliary and CD, I think it says up here. Oh, it says main and auxiliary, but I think it's supposed to be for CD. But that's what the instruction manual said, I believe. But yeah, this is it right here. This is what the back looks like. Looks just like any other equalizer. This is what the top looks like. 5-band EQ. It does have a low pass frequency switch. I'm going to be switching that over to 60 hertz. Or actually, no, I'm going to keep that at 90 hertz. I'm going to keep that at 90 hertz for the subs. But yeah, this is what we're going to be throwing up in there. Now, I don't know where I'm going to put it at yet, but I do kind of want to throw it down in the spot where the traction control button is and relocate the traction control button. But we'll see once I start throwing this in there and like seeing about where I want it to sit at. Because I want it to be able to sit, you know, it has to be sit oriented for me, the driver. But that's that. Oh, I'm not putting that plastic back in there. But yeah, this is everything right here, man. Let me go start the Tahoe up real quick so that way y'all can hear that squeaking noise that I was talking about. Alright guys, Tahoe started, and as y'all can hear, that squeaking / squealing noise that y'all hear right there, you can hear it come from this pulley right here a little bit. I don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up. I'm gonna put it close to it. But yeah, it sounds like it's coming from there and right here at the same time. So Like I said, I got both pulleys to replace both of those, and it's going to hopefully stop this squeaking noise. I'm not going to replace the belt because this belt is kind of in new, like almost new condition. It is like worn, it does have some wear in it, but it's not that bad. But other things that I did do was I put some green fog lights in, and I did do the fog light mod. Hold up. Or the park light mod, I should say. Park light mod to the fog lights, so they stay on with the park lights. I did add me a little loudspeaker down under there, but I don't feel like getting down on the cold ground right now to show y'all. I'm gonna see if I can show y'all from the side. Yeah, it's right there, but I use that mainly like when I'm out here working on the car. That's how I listen to music out here when I'm doing stuff out here. But this is what we're gonna be working on. Y'all are gonna see me assemble the box. I'm about to cut the holes out for the subs. Let me turn this off. Alright, but yeah guys, I'm about to pull out the front panel, cut out the speaker holes for it, start putting this box together, and I'm going to show y'all through that. I'm not going to show you the whole process through that because that's kind of boring. I know y'all kind of don't want to see that kind of stuff, so I'm going to just hurry up and put this box together. Then we're going, I don't have no wire for the 15s right now, so we're not going to be able to hear them, so I had to order some wire because I don't want to run anything honestly under 10 gauge for them because it's going to be three. I mean, they're only 600 watts a piece, but the power that I'm going to be, the amp that I'm going to be running, which is 2,000 watts RMS, and with the ohm load I'm going to be throwing at them, it's better to have the thicker wire than some thin like 14 gauge or something like that. So I'm going to order some 10 or 8 gauge wire to wire those up with, and yeah. But at the end of the video, we will be able to at least see the subs sitting in the box and hopefully sitting in the back of the Tahoe so we can see how it's going to look back there. I do have the 18 back there still. I had to take that out. Don't know what I'm going to do with that, but yeah, y'all just stay tuned. Stay tuned to the end of the video. At the end of the video, everything will be completed. We'll have a sound test and hear everything. But yeah, let me get started. Alright guys, we're midway through putting the box together. As y'all see, here's where the port's going to be at. I decided to go with a right side port this time instead of a front side port, but for the first time in a long time, I actually made sure to account for the wood thickness and all of that. So I actually am able to get all three 15s on the front side. That's why the port's going to be on the right side, but tuned to 33 hertz, 126 inches of port area. The box is, I think, 9 cubes. I think I designed 8 or 9 cubes. I can't remember, but it's not. It was bigger than that, but then I was like, I don't want to take up all my trunk space that I have back there, so I started downsizing the box a little bit. So this should still sound very good in this box. This box is like, I just had to build the bracing and throw the port piece on, and we'll be able to at least see the 315 sitting in here, and then test fit it in the back of the Tahoe. But the dimensions is 48 by 17 by, I think, 23 and 7/8. 23 and 7/8. I can't remember correctly, but I'll have all the numbers from the Soundbox Pro website up there. But this is where we're at. It's getting late. It's about 8:45 right now, so I'm gonna call it quits with the power tools around like 9:30. So I'm about to finish, like I said, putting this side on, and then I'm probably gonna I don't know if I'm gonna make the port pieces tonight for it or not, but we'll see where it gets to once I record, once I'm done for the night. But let me hurry up and put all this stuff on real quick before it gets too late, because I do kind of want to try to test fit the 315s and show y'all what it's going to be hitting for. But let me shut up and do this. Alright guys, as y'all see, it's not, the top isn't screwed on, but I just have it sitting on here because I wanted to see how it looked. I'm running low on screws, so I won't be able to throw the 15s in tonight, but I'm going to go grab some screws tomorrow, and we're going to mount the 15s in here. Like I said, I don't have any wire for them right now, so unfortunately we won't be able to hear how they would sound right now. I had to wait till the wire that I'm ordering comes in the mail, so that'll probably take about a week to get here. But yeah, man, this box is definitely, I cannot wait to hear how this thing sound. The 3 SDR 15s. Tomorrow I'm going to start pulling the amps and the 18 and everything out of there, because I'm going to sit those in a different spot, and I'm going to show y'all where I'm going to be sitting the amps and all that, because they're going to have to sit in a different spot based on how this box is built, basically. So we'll see all that when I get there. Y'all will see me do the big 3 on there, the tensioners that I have to put on there, the Skar audio battery cables, and the equalizer. Still have to find a place to mount that at, but this is going to be kind of a long video, not too long, but kind of long. But this is what it looks like. I know there's some gaps and all that, but once I screw it down, screw this top down, all the gaps will be closed, and then I'll be getting some caulk, and like I do all my boxes, I usually don't show that part, but I caulk the inside of the box and all the corners and all of that to make sure it's sealed. But I'm actually thinking about getting some of that polyfill stuff to throw in here, since this box is built only to, like I said, either 8 or 9 cubes. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to go in, take a shower and stuff. It's cold out here, and I'll be out here tomorrow when we basically finish up the box. We'll be cutting the bracing out, screwing the top on, mounting the sub, see how it looks, and then test fitting it in the Tahoe and getting on with everything else I have. So see y'all tomorrow. Alright guys, this is not the 100% end product, but I have it in the stage that I can at least throw it in there, be able to hear some stuff at the end of the video. But the next step is to throw those tensioner pulleys on, do the big 3. I have a battery that I'm going to replace in there. I don't know which one yet, but one of them are going to be replaced. And the new battery terminals, the equalizer, and all of that. So we still have all of that coming, so stay tuned to the end, guys. But the box is now finally finished. Now, or like I said before, not finished. It's to a point where we can hear stuff, but I did have some wire from the 18 box, which y'all see sitting back there now. Did have just enough wire inside there, because I forgot I had those wires in there long, because I was putting that in different vehicles at the time. So I had the wires in there super long, and they were just enough for this box. So we will be able to hear something at the end of the video. I am still going to replace it, because this is like 6 gauge, I think. Yeah, this is like 6 gauge, and it don't need to be this thick. This is overkill, even though the bigger the better. I just don't need nothing like 6 gauge. Plus, I want something that's more matching, not just 2 black wires. So I'm still going to order 8 gauge for these things. So, yeah, guys, so tonight is getting kind of late. I know this is all y'all saw tonight. But tomorrow after work, I'm going to be working on the equalizer, and like I said, running a few more wires, those tensioner pulleys, or not tensioner, those idler pulleys for sure, because like I said, I want that squeak going, and the big 3 tomorrow for sure. So we will be seeing all that. And you know what, I might just set up the tripod while I'm doing all that work up in the engine bay, because there's a lot of space up there. So but yeah, I'll catch y'all tomorrow at the work. Alright guys, here we are at the end of the work week. I know I was supposed to do this like 2 or 3 days ago, or finish this up, but unfortunately guys, I'm human. I still have to go to my job every day, and I do get tired. I do have a family and all of that. So but let me show y'all, I did get the box in here. Show y'all I did get that in here real quick. And Paula right here doing numbers. Open this up. This is just how, I didn't change none of that stuff back there yet, but that's also going to be coming in this video as well. But y'all see this thing, man, it slid up because of the spacing for the amps and everything back there. But once I redo everything, it's going to be slid back against the seat. That's what I'm going to be shooting for. But you'll see, it almost takes up the entire trunk. And let me tell you, the past 2 days I drove it, because I only drove it for 2 days and then parked it because I wanted to finish everything I had to do to it. And man, they just slap, man. These things slap. I can't wait till I'll show y'all. And I didn't even hook up the equalizer or anything yet. It's just straight all the head unit and all of that. But man, they slap real hard. And I haven't even like, I turned the amp down to the gain is about halfway, and I know that really doesn't mean anything, but it was tuned for the 18 and it was up way higher than that, but it's down like it's halfway or just under halfway right now, just that way I don't hurt anything, because like I said, I still have to upgrade electrical and all of that. So we're about to do the big three, do these 2 pulleys down here, and I do have my 0 gauge to run, my second 0 gauge to run into the cabin all the way to the back for the amps. And I do have a little bit of 4 gauge to like I said, to move the highs amp, or the mids and highs amp, and then I have a little bit, hopefully the 0 gauge I have is enough to be able to move the bass amp to where I need it to be for now until I order a new one. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to stop talking. And oh yeah, I did get a new battery for up here, right here. So now both batteries are a Duralast Gold battery. That one's just dusty over there, but that one is only a year old, and I only got that from, I got this from a junkyard. The car, literally, it was junk. Actually, this battery isn't even a year old. Literally 2023 is when they got that battery in that car. But yeah, that battery's new, this battery's brand new, so now it's going to sound a lot better. And also, with the way I'm modifying the electrical system, because this was a PPV Tahoe, this is the starting battery and this is the accessory battery over here. So this battery doesn't even have to do anything. This battery literally does nothing until the engine's running. So the way it's going to be is I'm going to basically daisy chain these batteries together, so then they both kind of will be the starting battery for this. But it's going to help out with the sound system, because like I said, for now this is the only thing that powers the system, just that battery. This battery isn't even connected to it. So we're gonna dive straight into this, guys. And all right, guys, we're about halfway done, and as y'all see, there's one new pulley there, the other new pulley is right there. Still hearing a little bit of noise, but it may be the water pump. I did read that on the forums on these trucks, that the water pumps tend to make noise. And I know the last thing after that is I'm going to just change the belt and see if that's the problem. But other than that, it's quieter than what it was before. I can't complain. I can try to throw up a comparison from what it sounded at the beginning of the video to now. It is quieter. It's not making that higher pitched squeaking noise. I'm pretty sure if I shut the hood, I probably wouldn't hear as much as I do. But like I said, I only got half the big three done now. For now, it's pretty freezing out here. I do have to go to a grocery store here in a second, so I'm gonna call it quits for the night. But okay, guys, here we are about a week later. We've been having crappy weather, as y'all can see. Snow everywhere, snow on the Impala. I haven't been driving this. I know it looks clean like I have been driving it, but only just to move it around back here in and out of its spot. But it has not seen a salted road yet. These wheels alone have never seen a salted road yet, so they don't ever come back here and salt or plow back here, so I don't have nothing to worry about back here. But yeah, back to what we doing. Yeah, like I said, we've been having crappy weather, like super freezing cold and snow for about like the past week. So I've been in the house, so I haven't been doing anything, or the little stuff that I have been doing is come out, probably work on it for probably like an hour or two, and then go right back in because it's so cold out here. But it's a bit warmer tonight, so we're gonna be able to see some stuff that I'm going to be doing. Just give y'all right now update of the stuff that I have been doing while this past week of crappy weather. As y'all see, big three, and I know this wire does not look good coming this way, but that's only because this wire is only 3 feet, and I probably need probably 3.5 or 4 feet, because I wanted it to run along the firewall and then over to the battery. But it's not long enough, so that's just the way it has to be. I do have the, as y'all see, Skar audio terminals on this battery over here. I could show y'all, I don't know if I'll be able to show y'all the grounds down here. Yeah, here goes. So here's one ground right here. That's the frame ground right there, and that right there, I want to say that's the ground for the lights. It was grounded up there originally, but I put it over here with the 0 gauge ground, so we can get its best possible connection to the battery. because that's going straight to the battery. But yep, there's the frame ground. The engine ground for this side is right here, as y'all see, and it comes up to the ground terminal, which is over there. And of course, that's my main system wire that I have right there, that 0 gauge going to the back. These wires will be cleaned up and loomed up once I get well, once it gets a little bit cold, the weather's a little bit more forgiving out here. But for now, I'm just getting it safe enough to where I'll be able to still drive to and from work and stuff like that. But yeah, this wire, like I said, it's not even warm to the touch right now. Literally, trust me guys, this wire is not warm at all. But I can give y'all a better shot of, you'll see both 0 gauges for the charge wire and the original charge wire all fits on the factory alternator. And this is the DR44 alternator, so this is the higher output one that the factory offers. But I am looking into Brand X or something like that. I've seen a Brand X of 350 amp alternator for about like 400 bucks, so I'm probably going to grab one of those. I have my 0 gauge right there. My other 0 gauge is supposed to be connected to this battery, but I have to find and see if I have another fuse block before I even connect that to the battery, because I'm not connecting it if I don't have no fuse to put there. So I'm going to look around, see if I have a fuse, but it is ran halfway to the back. It's out. It's going to connect to right here, or on the other side right there where the other 0 gauge spot is for the positive terminal. But I'm going to shut this hood. To show y'all, I did mount the equalizer. There's a mess in here. I did have to replace the blower motor in here because that stopped working on me for some odd reason. But yeah, I replaced the blower motor in here. That's why this is kind of down like this. As y'all see, radio and head units out, sitting right here, because I'm gonna daisy chain the power, ignition, and ground off of the radio to the equalizer. So it's all gonna come on with this box right here in the flush 15s sitting in there. Like I said, listening to this thing, boy, for that few days that I did have it in there just to test, see how it sound. This thing sounded so good. But I'm going to be building the amp rack on the back of the box, because there's not really, I don't want them screwed to the back of the seat, and I also don't want them to sit under the seat to block airflow for it, basically. But yeah, so I'm going to be building the amp rack on the back of the box. I'm going to be showing y'all how I'm going to be doing that. I do have the 8 gauge wire here. As y'all see, that's what's right here. I have the 8 gauge wire to rewire it, because I have temporary 14 gauge in here, and the little bit of wire I have from the 18 that I had. But alright guys, I got the subs all unscrewed, and I disconnected the wires from all of them already, so should be able just to pull all the wire out, like right here, the port. Pull all the wire out, all of it. And I guess I could show y'all I didn't show y'all the inside of the box. I don't know what my thought process was with that piece of bracing, but I honestly know that's not going to last long. But it's braced from the other side, so honestly it's not that bad. But this is what the inside the port looks like. Like I said, guys, I'm not the best in the world at this. I know some of y'all seem to think that I should be the best at the world from the jump with this stuff, but I'm not the best in the world. This is what, I can create. Me by myself. But here we go right here. It's the bracing that I have inside there. It's nice. The box is nice and sturdy. And as y'all see, it's caulked on the inside. All in the spaces that there were gaps. But about to grab the 8 gauge, and we're about to wire these subs up with the 8 gauge, and then I'm going to show y'all what my plan of attack is for the how I'm going to mount the subs on the back of the box. So let me grab the 8 gauge, wire these in real quick, and then we're going to get straight on the amp rack. Alright guys, this is what we're working with for the amp rack, and as y'all see, let me show y'all how I put it on. There's pieces of 2x4 that I used from my old amp rack in the G35 a while back. So I reused those pieces of wood to put back here to create some space in between the box and the this piece of wood that the amps are going to be on, so I can hopefully hide the wire behind here. That's the goal. But yeah, both amps and that fuse distribution block that I have will go on here. I do got the 8 gauge. 8 gauge is in and it's completely wired up, and it should be at 0.67 ohms. I do need to get a new voltage meter because my one that I bought from Harbor Freight right here, I can see if I can show y'all, but this thing just stopped working for some reason. So, but yeah, let me try to set it up and see if I can read the voltage or read the load so I can show y'all. Alright, so I have it hooked up right here, touching both. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that, but as y'all see, like I said, it doesn't work. So I'm just gonna get me a nice, good, decently expensive voltmeter. I'm tired of buying these Harbor Freight ones. These are something from Harbor Freight that really don't last too long. But now, like I said, about to get ready to mount both the amps to the boards, and then we're going to see how they look on there. I'm going to grab the fuse distribution block. Let me show y'all what that looks like. I don't know if I showed y'all that, but here, Iceman broken up. But yeah, this right here, this SMD fuse block. So I have to disconnect this power right here so I can bring it in there. But we're going to put this, I'm going to try to put this in the center of the board. I'm going to try to make it look good, or make it look good to the eye whenever I fold the seats and you look back there. But we're about to get ready to throw all of that together, and we're going to see what it looks like. Alright guys, as y'all see, this is how it's going to be looking. I know y'all see these wires like going inside the board. I just wanted to keep the main power wires on the outside because those is stuff that I want to keep an eye on. Main power, ground, and all of that. But speaker wires will be going through the board like that for both sides. But yeah, next, it's getting pretty late. I'm not going to try to lift this into the truck tonight because this stuff is starting to ice over, and I don't want to slip and fall with this box because I'm going to be carrying it by myself. But yeah, I'm going to probably start working on wiring up that equalizer, throwing the head unit back in, throwing the interior back together, and getting it ready for me to just literally just throw all this stuff in the back and wire it up and hear how it sounds. So stay tuned guys, we getting close to the end. Alright, here we are guys, several days after that last clip. We're finally getting some decent consecutive weather, so you know I can show y'all the system now. I've been doing this like in the cold because we just got like cold temperatures, like super cold temperatures out of nowhere. But as y'all see, hold on, let me turn the light on, turn the flash on. Oh, I can't, my battery low. Turn these lights on, see if they're bright enough. It's decent, but y'all see I got the RP 2000 right here, fuse block right there with dual 0 gauge coming from under the hood, and then you know 0 to this amp, 4 gauge to the 4 channel. I have my ignition and constant power fuse block back here. Have a relay that turns everything on. And as y'all see, I got it decently clean. I also have one of these Skar audio grounding distribution blocks. And man, this is, I don't know why I've been haven't using these. And I might actually use one of these in the Impala. But yeah, man, this is definitely, I'm for sure going to be using those in the Impala. I'm going to leave a link to those down in the description, man. But yeah, this is what it's looking like back here. Let me show y'all the trunk. Show y'all what the 15's looking like sitting back here real quick. As y'all see right here, 315s, the SDRs. It's probably like maybe an inch gap in between the side of the box and the side panel in the car. And I know the next box that I make, I'll probably put the port on the bottom facing back or something like that. But for now, it definitely slams. Definitely slams. Y'all got to hear it here in a second. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all everything. Show y'all what it looked like from this side. I guess I probably could have opened the door to allow more light in. But yeah, this is what it's looking like over here, y'all. Got that fabric tape over this stuff. Yeah. Show y'all the equalizer real quick. Equalizer, oh my bad, equalizer right there with a voltage meter in it, which I can show y'all right now how it works. Y'all might hear a thumping noise when I turn this on, and that's only because of, like I said, I got that RCA problem with that amp back there. But y'all see right there, we sitting at 12.2, but you turn it off for my Bluetooth tries to take over. But yeah, let me show y'all one final look under the hood. And like I said, man, I really wish I had a longer wire to make this go up and back that way. So I guess 3 feet is not what I need. I need probably at least 5 to make sure I can go up, across, and then, you know, hide the wire a lot better. But it works for what it is now. But before I turn it on, I wanted to show y'all this that y'all probably see me start off over here on this side. This VLF audio amp. This is a giveaway for one of you lucky subscribers. Like I said, I wanted to show my appreciation. This is one way I can show my appreciation right here. I'm going to give away this amp to one lucky subscriber. The way you win this, you gotta like the video, comment, comment, share, and subscribe. Press put done down in the comments and what subs you're planning on pairing with this amp if you win it. But yeah, this is a VLF audio. I did some quick research on it. It says 4800 watt max, but apparently the board that's in here is a 1200 watt RMS Chinese board. It's apparently a popular board that they use for all different types of Chinese branded amps. But it does do, I've seen some dyno videos, and I know dynos is basically best case scenario, like electrical system wise, but I think I've seen it at 1 ohm put out about 1900 watts. So I think this will definitely benefit one of you guys if you want to win this. Like I said, just like, comment, share, subscribe, comment done in the comments down, and what subs you're planning on pairing with this amp. But yeah, guys, you can go ahead, like I said, like, comment, share, subscribe if you want to win this amp. I know I just repeated myself 3 times, but if you want that amp, that's what you have to do. But about to turn it on. I'm going to play some decaf music, so that way I don't get copyright strike. So let me turn this on real quick and find some decaf music to put on. Alright guys, as y'all see, we got everything turned on. Idle charge voltage as soon as after a startup is 14.8. Usually on the cold start it's in between like 15.2 and 15.5. Sorry y'all, I'm getting a little congested. The weather's changing and I feel my allergies already coming. I'm sorry for the way I sound right now, but yeah, I got the like I said, charging voltage, and that's where I have the equalizer set down there. Now I do have my equalizer on here set to powerful, and that's just how I love that on the Pioneer amps, on the Pioneer head units. My favorite equalizer setting is the powerful one, and I've used that on every single Pioneer that I've ever used. I did used to custom do my own thing, but I just find it easier just to use one of the preset ones, because like I said, this is normally for me for daily driving use, so I just drive to and from work for real. But like I said, the powerful EQ setting right there. I know some people use that super bass, but I used that like way back when I first got the Impala on my first set of like subs that I threw in there, and I ended up clipping the hell out of them, and they ended up blowing like very quickly. But also my amp was tuned very high and all of that when I figured all that stuff out, but all of that's for a different story. But we're about to turn this on. Beans and lean, chopped and screwed, Juicy J. So about to hear how this sounds. All right, here we go, guys. I'm about to play the music now. That's the thump I was telling y'all about before, but I'm about to play music now finally. But my phone had died, but got it charged up, so we about to see what it sound like. Oh, I forgot, gotta turn it up down here.
4 now. Niggas wanna act up.
Alright guys, I'm gonna have to be truthful. This box don't sound good at all on decaf music, so I'm gonna play some normal music, that's what I usually listen to. I don't listen to decaf music on a daily basis. This box sounds way better on normal music, so I'm just gonna take one for the team for y'all on this video, guys. And I'm gonna just put some normal music on. I'm gonna put a song on that I know that slap, and y'all already know what song I'm about to pick. I'm about to put that Jeezy on real quick. Hold up, let me see if I can find it real quick. Where's it at? There it go, right there. Some roof flex. It sounds a whole lot better on normal music. I can feel the air right here trying to come out of the door. This window is like, I'm gonna have a problem with this window. A lot of noise. something about that Jeezy, man. When you cut that joint up, it get the slapping. But let me see if I can find one more song to play for y'all. Something a little bit on the lower end to play and see how it sounds. I'm gonna crack the windows this time though. Got that super freak on now. Slamming, man. I really never noticed how dark the tent is on here. The windows are cracked and you still like really can't see the interior. Let's see how it sounds in the garage. Oh yeah, I can feel the bass all the way over here. Yeah, I can almost feel it in my chest all the way over here inside the garage. But that, then again, could be just the sound bouncing off all the walls in here. So let me go turn this down. Let them batteries charge. I've been beating on them. I definitely. Yeah, I definitely likes the way these 315 sound, man. There's probably better amp to AGM batteries, probably would slam a whole lot harder than what it is right now. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna wrap the video up here. If you want to win this amp, VLF Audio Hybrid 4800, like, comment, share, subscribe, comment done down in the comments, and write what you would pair or what subs you would pair with this amp if you want it. But see you guys in the next video.